Hi crafty friends, it's Donna here, and I have a bunch of different cards for you today that play with a product that's certainly new to me. These are emboss and cut folders. You run them through your die cutting machine and they both cut out the image but also emboss the details on them all in the one pass. I've really enjoyed playing with them. For today's cards, I'm going to make a bunch of watercolour backgrounds to cut from. I have a mix of colourburst powders and brushos, and I'm just scattering little bits of powder across my page. You need the tiniest bit, and so I actually use my poker tool to make sure I don't get too much. I've sprinkled a bunch of blues and greens. With watercolour powders, you can choose how much you want the colours to blend, by how much water you put on, and by how long you give the powders to dry. You can do it either directly onto your paper, or you can put the powders down onto your mat and dip into that. There are so many different ways to get the colour onto your paper. For these greenish papers, I've let the colours mix a lot. I've used lots of water, lots of layers, and allowed everything to mix around. For my coral and brown papers, I'm getting in fairly quickly with my heat tool so that they dry with those starburst effects still intact. I'm using two different cut and emboss folders today. One is called Butterflies and one is called Fall Leaves. I'm trying to put my paper into the die in such a way that I get a good mix of colour on my butterflies and my leaves. Have a look at those textures, aren't they lovely? I'm going to make some simple backgrounds so that my feature images are really highlighted. I've chosen a pale colour and I'm using some plaid dyes. These are also from Main. The one that I'm using for the regular sized card is called Plaid Die Panel B because it's actually a part of a set of dies that all sit together to make plaid stripes in different widths. I also have the Slimline plaid die and I'm going to use that for a taller card. When it comes to sticking down these butterflies, I've chosen to pop up the wings with some foam tape, but I'm sticking down the body and the antennas with some glue so that the centre of the butterfly is flat with my card, but the wings look like they're flapping up a little bit. For the Slimline card, it's exactly the same thing, times 3. I've chosen a simple little sentiment that says best wishes from the modern Foliage stamp set, and I'm going to use that on both of these cards. For this first card with the leaves, I'm using a really similar design. This time the card will be horizontal rather than vertical, but it's the same basic design. That leaves me with 3 green leaves, and I've found some bright papers that echo some of the colours in the year-round Plaids paper pack from Main, and I'm going to add those. I'm still using the Best Wishes stamp, this time stamping it onto a white panel. I've cut both the white panel and my background paper with a stitched rectangle die. You know I love them. These cards are so simple to make, but I really love all the detail that you get on the leaves and the butterflies. I'll leave you with some close-up pictures of the cards. I'll be back soon with another video, so feel free to like and to subscribe if that's your wish, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.